What's going on, guys? Welcome to Own the Chaos. My name is Brad Smith. If you guys are new to my channel, welcome. As you know, we talk about everything. If you're returning, as you know, we talk about everything related to over-the-counter stocks. I'm doing a little bit of a different live stream that I'm used to doing. I have some software here that I've been kind of playing around with. So if you guys can give me some feedback, leave some comments in the video below. I would sure appreciate it. Yes, so Jake, Jake actually helped me out with OBS tonight. I like the setup. I think it's more convenient for all of us. Everybody likes being able to see themselves talk and whatever else. So the topic for the night, we're not going to get anything too technical or whatever, but I want to talk about the topic of diversity. And if you are unfamiliar with trading over-the-counter stocks, or if you are a part of Techbuds-Solutions group, you're probably used to following Ricky's style of trading, which is much different than mine. It doesn't mean that this is any less, that you can't be any less successful. The only reason we offer different types of trading is because everybody's, has their own comfort level with risk, and everybody has different strategies that they are good at. So, and what I'm good at is trading over-the-counter stocks. And there's a strategy that I follow that I find success with, and that many of our other members find success with, and that is diversity. Guys, I'm really not trying to like sound so frustrated or irritated or anything, but there's a reason why I tell folks that if you're looking to trade over-the-counter stocks, to have more than one position, and don't start off with like a couple $100s. And that goes for any type of investing. If you're starting off with like just 500 bucks and you're throwing all that $500 into one basket and you blow it up, then you got to start all over. So start trading with like paper trading. Thinkorswim has an app that you can use that is you can trade with fake money basically, and get in, that's like your training wheels. Get good at that first, and then while you're doing that, save up money. If you're serious about trading, if you're serious about finding success in the stock market, then set yourself up for that. Don't just be like, oh, this is just some whim that I'm not going to take seriously. If you have a career that you love or a career that you're pursuing, would you not want to have all the best tools in order to set you up for the best possible outcome, or have the most success? And the answer is probably going to be yes. I wouldn't imagine why it would be no. And so that's the same thing here. When I'm telling you to, don't trade, don't please, when I tell you to trade with more than $1,000 and have that nest egg of $1,000 to $3,000, I'm not saying that because I want you to just save up the money. There's a reason behind that, and it's so you can split that up into multiple positions, so you're not just constantly focused and honed in on that one ticker. We've got so many people within our OTC community that are just so wrapped up into one ticker, and that's going to be that one lottery ticket, and that's not how you win in the stock market. It's not you're just going to put some money here and hope that one day you wake up and you've got $1 million in your account. That's not going to happen. Maybe once in a blue moon it happens, but there's a reason why we call those lottery throws. It's not realistic. What I want to do is show you guys how to grow your accounts, even or steadily, and if you so happen to catch one that really takes off and you experience a huge win, then that's great. But I'm here to encourage you to build your account gradually, so and build on that compound interest. That's how you win. And a perfect example of that is, I told you guys that I was thinking about selling, my initial investment to save, that initial investment on MCGI. And the reason why I did that was so I could just be riding free shares. Now I have like over 1.5 million shares of MCGI just riding scot-free. That's all profit, and whatever I decide to take on that is just going to be green for me. I have my initial investment. I'm going to use that to buy something else, and that's how it compounds. But you're not going to be able to compound all that if you're throwing all of your eggs in one basket every time. You need to be able to have enough capital to be able to spread that out to at least 3 to 4 positions and then build your account that way. Because the thing is, guys, and I keep trying to stress this to you, the OTC isn't like any other style of trading. You're going to experience red days, you're going to experience green days. The idea, though, is that when we do our due diligence the right way and implement a strategy the way that we've been doing it with the people that have been finding success, you're not going to get it wrong most of the time. You're going to get it right more times than not, but you're still going to miss the target, every once in a while. So the idea is behind that diversity is that either you're waiting for a position to, start running, or or you're going to or you might be faced with taking a loss on that position. But there's other positions that you're in. Since you're in 3 to 4 of them, the possibility of them taking off or running is much greater. You have a much better possibility of winning in a position in the OTC when you have more than one position out. You got to cast a wide net. There's times where I know people that have anywhere from 8 to 10 positions, and obviously that's when they build their account out, but that's not abnormal by any stretch of the imagination. If you have $1,000 to $3,000 to start off with, you better be splitting that up and not just throwing all that into one position, because you're not going to win that way. I can guarantee you that. And we've had a lot of people, and you know which ticker I'm talking about if you're in the Discord chat, that this is not, we're sick of hearing about the same ticker all the time. And the reason we're hearing about it all the time is because you know darn well that's all your money is wrapped up into that ticker, and that's not the way to do it. So I'm not coming down on you. I'm not trying to be the bad guy here. I'm just trying to get you to learn. I'm trying to get you to understand, because I don't want the frustration to set in, and then you're just like, well, F OTCs or F trading, like I'm just done with it. Because I just want you to be able to understand why we do it the way that we're doing it, because this is how you build your account and build it effectively. And this works. This isn't something that I'm just throwing out there and hoping that it sticks. It actually works. So, I'm not trying to, again, come down on you. I just want you to get you to understand why diversity matters and how it can help you grow your account fast. And when I say fast, I'm not saying in a week. Let me reiterate, you're going to experience some serious growth within the first 6 months or more, or less, I should say, if you continue to follow this strategy that we have. When you take several positions and then one of them happens to double, because it's very common for that to happen, you can sell your initial investment, or it doesn't even have to double. If you just see a 50% gain and you're like, you know what, I'm going to take that, leave the other 50% in there, or leave all of my profit in there, and then use this initial investment to go buy something else. That's how you play the game down here. And I'm telling you, if you do it that way, you will win. And you just have to be diligent and disciplined enough to be able to say, I'm walking away from this and taking my profit, or I'm going to at least save my initial investment, buy it into something else, and have a diversified portfolio. This isn't something where you just take $10,000 on one position and then get out of it that day and move on. That's not how it works down here. I hate to break it to you. It's just not. So with that, if you guys are familiar with my show and join me live, I always kind of go in and answer questions and see what you guys got going on. So I'm just going to go ahead and check that out. So bear with me. Feel free to keep the questions coming. I'm just kind of rolling through here. Talk to you in a while, chat about OTCs. Normally I use Robinhood to trade and Thinkorswim for technical analysis, but what broker would you suggest is the best for trades in OTCs? So I've addressed this before, but I'd be happy to do it again for you. Thinkorswim, or TD Ameritrade I should say, and E-Trade are, in my opinion, the best platforms to trade when trading over-the-counter stocks. E-Trade has a little bit of the upper hand on TD Ameritrade, because they allow you to trade certain things that have certain labels on them, such as a DTC chill label that is on a stock. But TD Ameritrade, in my opinion, has better tools for technical analysis. So if you can find a way to use them in conjunction with each other, I think that you'll be set up pretty well with that. I don't know why we're talking about grapes. Okay, just sifting through here. LDSR has a lot of awards on their team, holding at 014. May get popping over the year. I haven't really looked into LDSR. I can certainly check that out for you if you'd like. And you can contact me in the Discord group. Guys, if you're joining me in this video for the first time, I do have links in the description to join us on Discord. We have a network of like-minded individuals that talk about the OTC and the like. It's a Techbuds-Solutions group. It's more than just the OTC. It's all different types of trading. So definitely go ahead and check out that Discord link and join us in the chat. You used to recommend iHub for DD. I saw you don't like it anymore. It's not necessarily that I don't like it anymore, because you still kind of need Investors Hub. So the question is, basically asking me about Investors Hub for doing due diligence. It's not that I don't like it anymore. I never liked it. I never liked using it. That's kind of what I meant by that. But Investors Hub does have its place when doing due diligence, because oftentimes there's news that's released on Investors Hub that's not released anywhere else. Case in point, LIBE yesterday released an 8K on Investors Hub, and you couldn't find it anywhere else on any other platform. So it's a necessary evil. I don't like it because it's not user-friendly and it's very hard to navigate through, and it's got ads all over the place. But for me, it's one of those things that you just kind of need to have in your back pocket when you're doing due diligence. It's one of those boxes you just got to check off. Just looking through here. I was up 700% over 2 months. Oh, that's awesome. Way to go. Somebody said they were up 700% over 2 months. And I don't know what is going on with the grapes here. Do you listen? No, I don't listen to Uptick. Is it possibly the mobile app that runs a little slower? I don't know. Oh, I don't. Are you talking about Thinkorswim? I don't know. Maybe. The mobile app on TD Ameritrade does run a little slower, I found. But looks like we're slowing down on the questions, guys. Again, this was not something that I was looking to come down on you for or anything like that. It's just one of those things where I hate to see people losing on something, especially like if it's the only ticker that they are focused on, because it's like it consumes you, and then all of a sudden you're just watching every single little move that ticker is having, and it's like people are flipping out because it might be down 10% one day, and it's like, that's really not a big deal in the OTC. I mean, worry about some other ticker that you got going on, because you should be having more than one ticker in your portfolio. Again, 3 to 4 is what you should have when you're starting out with that $1,000 to $3,000 account size, and that's the gist of it when it comes to trading over-the-counter stocks. Just looking through some of the comments here, you guys cracking me up. All right, so that is all I got for you guys tonight. Just a couple of things. If you are joining me for the first time, I hope that you learned something. If you did and want to join me again, please subscribe to my channel. If you like this video in particular, go ahead and feel free to smash that like button. I certainly would appreciate it. And that is all I got for you guys today. As always, I will see you before the bell, and B Smith is out.